Well, hello there, ladies. My name is author Tahnee Jones, and I'm coming to you with a series that I'm doing called Thoughts of a 20 something year old, The Very Essence of Me, which is my book that was released, compliments of NCM Publishing, released May 26, 2014. Look, and right now I don't have on new fresh makeup. It's about 11, 12, and at late at night I got off work, been working all day, been gone all day, got home, dealt with my daughter, and I'm sitting in my makeshift studio. But you know what? I said this is going to be as real as it's going to get. I'm sharing my heart with you all because I believe as black women that's something that we need to do. So basically, my goal is to share bits and pieces of my book, Thoughts of a 20 something year old, The Very Essence of Me, available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, both as a paperback as well as an ebook. And this book is about the soul of a black woman, not only really black women but women in general, but it focuses on us because I just believe that we are very unique and soulful creatures. I just believe that God made us so unique in form and color and shape, even just on the inside. I just believe that we're very unique. So this book is dedicated to us as black women, and so I'm going to be going over a few topics every so often and posting them here on YouTube. It doesn't matter what time, how I look, I'm just going to get on here and do it because I believe that it's needed. So I'm going to read the back just to share a little bit more about Thoughts of a 20 something year old. Not quite a memoir, but including personal internal issues, the author chooses to use several animated short stories to describe the different phases of the black woman's life. Thoughts of a 20 something year old, The Very Essence of Me, is the first book included in a series written from the perspective of, well, a 20 something year old black woman. From toxic relationships with both insignificant others and parents to identity crisis and motherhood, each fictional story is written to provoke thoughts of careful self evaluation within each reader. It's nothing like reading about yourself. And I can say amen and ouch because I wrote it. So it's nothing I could write about that I haven't been through in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Every woman that I've come across who has already read this book has come to me and said, Tani, I just was crying because I seen myself within the pages. Well, that's exactly, and I take no glory for it because I know it was God, nobody but God. Um, but the fact is that it's just real, plain and simple. It's real. So I'm going tonight. We're going to be touching on a very popular subject in this book, which is, of course, relationships. And this book actually started off as a blog. It was my accidental book, as I can say. I just started getting really good feedback on the blog and decided to make it into a book, add some stories, add sequels, add prequels, and just kind of expand on these issues because as women, we need to talk about it. Now, I'm going to read an excerpt from the first story in the book, or the first, not article, but the first piece in the book, and it's called A Fact About a Woman. Now, each of these stories is tied together by a quote from an anonymous wise woman who could be somebody's grandmother, somebody's mother, a church mother, an elder in the church who gives this wise advice or who is trying to give wise advice to a younger black woman. So it starts off. A wise woman once told me, baby, you have to be best friends before anything else. After that is established, then you can work on building a life together. And then we're going to go into the story. A fact about a woman is that we all want to be held, treasured, and loved in a way so deep that we don't even understand it ourselves. I believe that the fantasy of love that we have created within our own emotions could be one of the strongest binding chains in a woman's life. The chain is around first the heart, then the mind, the eyes, the ears, and even the souls of the beautiful creature whom God Himself made to be a companion to the very thing that brings her the most pain and confusion. The mouth that would degrade and insult the very essence of her womanhood belongs to the same body of the strong arm she will end up engulfed within hours or maybe even days later. Whispering heartfelt apologies and self inflicted scripts of self blame from her own delicate lips, it matters not that she knows that she did nothing wrong because she loves him. She desires to be loved back in the same manner. So it's okay. She'll take the blame. Just that one time that leads into another time and a few more after that. She falls in love with deceiving herself day after day, even is it going so far as to pleading with her mind to believe that all is well. He will change. She'll change. And they'll be joined together in a perfect union of matrimony, holy and acceptable unto God. So that's just an excerpt. It goes in to explain a little more and get a little bit deeper. But how many of us can identify with that? Loving a man so hard that obviously is no good for us. I'm not saying that all men are. That is not what I'm trying to say. But I know there are a lot in this world, just as many as there are good, and I know a lot of us as women has been engulfed in these situations to where we just want something to work out so bad that we even convince our own minds to believe a lie, knowing that this person is not good for us. We just want what we want, and it's just a chain and a cycle of deception over and over and over and over again until it leads us into a life of misery in that area. So, with that being said, I just want all of us to examine ourselves, not in a way of condemning or judging, but just looking at our patterns of the past relationships we've had and see if we can see ourselves within this woman who I just read about. You can get more information by ordering the book or downloading it. Again, that's Thoughts of a 20-something-year-old, The Very Essence of Me. My name is author Tahnee Jones. That's spelled Tahnee. And again, I'm on Amazon and Barnes& and Noble. Again, that's an ebook or paperback. I'm telling you, it's something that I think every woman should read because, again, it's real. I'll be getting with you later on expounding more on different topics of the book and maybe talking some more. But I just want to introduce myself and say hello. I am your sister in Christ, your sister as a black woman, anything you want to say. I'll be that. But anyway, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon.